Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Kyle in the Kitchen. Today we're going to be making Chicken Bacon Ranch Casserole. First up, for our ingredients, 2 chicken breasts. Then you'll need 1 tablespoon of ranch seasoning, some mozzarella and cheddar cheese. You'll need 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a half a box of rotini, about 8 ounces, 4 slices of bacon. Then you'll need 3 cloves of garlic, a cup of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of butter, and a 1/4 cup of Parmesan. Start off by preheating your oven to 375, and then we'll get to mincing the garlic. You'll want to cut up the garlic nice and thin, and make sure to get the pieces real small and in real tiny little cubes almost. And the finished product should end up looking like that. Next up, we'll go ahead and start the sauce by melting some butter in a pan, and then once that butter is all melted, we'll go ahead and add the garlic to the saucepan. After we mix that up and combine it, we'll want to wait till the garlic starts to cook a little bit, when you can start to smell it, and then we'll go ahead and add the 1 cup of heavy cream. Once you add the heavy cream, go ahead and mix it up, and we're going to go ahead and cook that until it's combined. And then once it's combined, we'll add the 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and we'll go ahead and keep mixing that around until it starts to thicken into a nice sauce. Once it gets to a nice sauce texture, we'll go ahead and add just some salt and pepper for taste. And then once it's finally done, we'll go ahead and put it to the side. Next up, we'll go ahead and fry our bacon. As you can see, we didn't have a huge frying pan to work with, but we were able to get the pieces of bacon fit in there. And once it's done, once you get it nice and crispy, go ahead and take it out of the pan. And I like to set it on a nice paper plate with a paper towel over top of it. That way it kind of soaks up some of the grease and it's not super greasy once you're done. Next up, we'll go ahead and prepare the chicken breasts. You're going to go ahead and add your olive oil and ranch seasoning into a Ziploc bag, and then throw in the chicken breast with it. Then you'll go ahead and just massage the chicken breast in the bag, shake it up, make sure you get all of the olive oil and seasoning on it as much as possible. And then once you're done with that, you go ahead and add the breast to the pan. We're going to be cooking the breast all the way through, so you want to make sure that you get it so that there's no pink in the middle. Once you're done with the chicken, we'll go ahead and start the pasta. Please make sure to salt the water of your pasta. It definitely adds more taste to the pasta, and a lot of people don't do it. We'll go ahead and add the rotini, and that'll cook for 11 minutes. While that's cooking, we'll go ahead and chop up our bacon. You want to chop it up real small into nice bacon bits. We went one way across and then cross section again. And just keep on cutting until you get it to a size that you think is good enough. Next up, once the chicken is done, we'll go ahead and slice it up. We're going to cut it up into cubes, maybe about 1/2 inch or so, but it can really be as big as you want. Just go ahead and cut it into strips first, and then just go right down the opposite way. And as you keep going, you'll just keep cutting as small as you want. Finally, we have all our ingredients in front of us. We have our chicken, our bacon, our pasta, and our sauce all the way at the end. First up, we'll add our pasta to the casserole dish. Set it down for a nice base layer. Then we'll do 1 layer of sauce, but don't use all of the sauce in this first layer. Just enough so that it just kind of covers the pasta. Next up, we'll add our chicken all on top. Go ahead and pour it all on there, spread it out across the pan. And then we'll add our final layer of sauce. Just pour all the rest of it on there. Make sure it covers as much as you can. And top it off with your bacon bits. And finally, add some cheese on top. Personally, I love a lot of cheese, so I definitely added a little bit more than probably was in the recipe, but you can do that as much or as little as you want. And finally, we'll go ahead and put it in the oven, and we're gonna go ahead and set the timer for about 15 to 17 minutes. And you just want to keep checking on it. You'll really just be waiting for the cheese to start bubbling in the oven. And here's our finished product. And of course, we had to show a cheese pull. And I have to say, it turned out delicious.